Well, it's time again for another show. The Songbirds and Troubadours, the ones you need to know, are writing their songs and singing for you, pouring out their hearts with each passing word. So sit back, relax, cause here is your host, it's Boston Chris Barnes with ETX ROCKS.
Hey guys, Boston Chris here with the 33rd episode of Songbirds and Troubadours, presented by the ETX ROCKS Show, where we focus on the songwriter. That's right, one of the most unheralded arms of the music business. And guys, we have a huge treat for you guys out there today. We have the one and only Billie Jo from Emory, Texas, and Bryan Martin. I don't even know where you're from. Where are you from?
Man, I'm originally from Grand Cane, Texas.
Okay.
And I'm in Grand Cane, Louisiana. I live in Timpson, Texas now.
Timpton or Timpson?
Timpson,
That's
Texas.
what I thought you said, Timpson. So you're both in East Texas now.
Yes.
Very cool. Emory and Timpson. I know you're in Lindale, or is it Lindale now?
Lindale, yes.
Yeah. It's where everybody who's anybody is nowadays.
Feels like it.
And man, we're excited to have both of them here. This was kind of a last minute pairing. Billie Jo's been scheduled for the show for quite some time. I think we signed you up when you were here for the first show.
Yes.
And just, we were waiting for her to get her songs ready. She wasn't quite ready yet, and the songs are ready now. You guys are going to be blown away. And we had someone else signed up for her, but he moved, so we had to find someone else. And lo and behold, we run into Bryan Martin at the ETX Music Awards this past week, and I was like, man, let's do it. And Billie Jo was like, hey, we can get Bryan, I was like, yeah, let's do that. So an unlikely pairing to say the least, but they're both here. Billie Jo, tell us a little bit about your musical journey so far.
Oh man, where to start? Well, let's see. I'm 27 years old. I'm from Emory, like you said. But I kind of started out singing in church. I grew up singing in church and stuff, and kind of went from church to my dad sneaking me into some bars and restaurants and singing there, and now I've opened for people such as Ray Price, Gene Watson, Pat Green, Stoney LaRue, stuff like that. So it's been going really, really, really well. So I'm excited to see where the next step is going to take me.
And a lot of big news has happened for Billie Jo since we last talked to her. And guys, we only talked to her like 8 months ago, 10 months ago, something like that.
Yes.
She's appeared on American Idol. You've signed a record deal. You've got something else that we can't talk about coming up.
Yes.
Just big things happening for Lindale's own Billie Jo.
Yes.
And Lindale's not just going to be the home of Miranda Lambert for much longer.
I sure hope so.
We're going to have to make room on that billboard, Miranda. You know that. We also have Bryan Martin here again, currently a native of Timpson, Texas. Tell us a little bit about your musical journey.
Well, man, I started writing songs probably about, 12 years ago, writing songs. I've been singing since I was a little kid, and I grew up watching my mom sing, and she sang with a band, and she sang with people like Fair and Young and Alison Krauss and stuff like that, and I just kind of grew up listening to her and for a little while, and I just walked away from the music business, the career, for a little while, and I kind of got off on some things I shouldn't have got off on, and then the good Lord came around and He gave me the gift of writing songs, and I've been writing songs ever since. I've written close to 1,500 songs in the last 10 years, and I write about deliverance from alcohol and drugs, and I write about family and working, and I just believe in being real, being who you are. Don't hide your scars, and in every struggle there's a song,
And I've been watching some of your stuff on social media this week since I met you, and just incredibly powerful, real stuff.
Thank you.
I think that's the best way you could have put it, is the word real.
Yes, sir.
Again, at the end of the show, if you've watched before, we will talk about their social media where you can follow these guys, but I highly recommend this guy's his social media, because the songs he is posting there are songs that can get you through just about damn near anything you're going through in life. So tune into the end when we talk about their social media and stuff like that. But the way the show works, guys, is it's basically in a song swap fashion that you might see at a venue anywhere near where you live, whether it's Nashville or Texas or wherever. They're both going to sing 5 original songs each in a song swap fashion. Billie Jo has drawn the short straw because her name comes before Bryan in the alphabet. So Billie Jo gets to go first today. And like I said, they'll each do 5 original songs. Hopefully we'll hear some stories behind the songs, how the songs got written. That's important to us here on the show, where we feature the art of songwriting. In the middle of the show, we'll have our question swap segment where both of these songwriters will ask each other a couple of questions, which is always interesting because they never know what to ask when we start. And always get dynamite questions out of that segment. And then, of course, as I mentioned at the end of the show, there will be a social media and music related portion of the show. Venues will also make sure that the contact information is there for you all to book both of these songwriters as well. So without any further ado, guys, it's Songbirds and Troubadours, number 33 already coming at you. Don't go anywhere.
All right, well, this first song I'm going to do for y'all is a song that I co-wrote with Miss Tammy Marler. And this song just kind of talks about how I wish I could go back to the simpler way of life. And that's the name of this song, is Simpler Way of Life. And I hope y'all like it. Everybody always talks about leaving a small town for the city. Guess I'm just the opposite. I can't wait to leave this small little place for somewhere pretty. Find a little fresh air, drink a couple cold beers in the middle of nowhere. Trade in my car for a pickup truck. Quit this stressful job for one I love. I go back to a simpler way of life. Drive for miles without seeing a stoplight. Listen to the crickets singing me to sleep. And holding you tight where I can't see the stars. And drink iced tea from a mason jar. Leave all the noise and the fast pace far behind. A simpler way of life. A simpler way of life. Where I come from, there are only concrete roads, no backyards, no old men ripping scope. So I saved my money for 6 long years, bought a little house and a front porch, fishing hole. Now there's no more silence in the night. Listening to the neighbors sigh, just the sound of you snoring beside me. And I may not make what I did before, but having time to breathe means so much more. I go back to a simpler way of life. Drive for miles without seeing a stoplight. Listen to the crickets singing me to sleep. And holding you tight where I can't see the stars. And drink iced tea from a mason jar. Leave all the noise and the fast pace far behind. A simpler way of life. A simpler way of life.
wrote a few songs myself like that, you know, about sitting on a porch listening to the crickets, you know. And, this song here is called Country Through and Through, and it talks about, you know, just growing up a country boy, going hunting and fishing, and believing in Uncle Sam, and, you know, no matter what's going on in the world, you know, we always got somebody that's got us, you know, that gets us, you know. And this song goes out to all the military and all the people out there that's fought for our country. And, you know, like I said, I don't get very political with it. This song is called Country Through and Through. I grew up in the woods, down an old dirt road where life is good. Ain't gotta worry about the crime or the concrete. One-on-one with the man who's reading your Bible in your box stand, watching the deer drink the water from the creek. When the nighttime falls, sitting on your porch in your overalls, listening to the crickets and drinking a glass of bicycle tea. And you can't take it, no, you can't replace it, because it's who I am. We trust in the good Lord, we drive an old Ford, and we fight for Uncle Sam. Y'all, I'm country through and through, I bleed red, white, and blue, 'cause this is my land. Well, my grandpa took a fall back in Vietnam, he gave his all for a country I'm proud to call my home. 'Cause it's a land of the free, you can be who you want to be. If anybody tells you any different, well, they're wrong. 'Cause there's a flag that flies high, many men before it died. Their body may be in the grave, but their spirit lives on. And you can't take it, no, you can't replace it, 'cause it's who I am. We trust in the good Lord, we drive an old Ford, and we fight for Uncle Sam. Y'all, I'm country through and through, I bleed red, white, and blue, 'cause this is my land. Well, this nation where I live is where I'm gonna raise my kids. And if I come to knocking, I'm on my way. God will take a lot of pride in this freedom we call a right. But y'all, it's a privilege to be living in the USA. And you can't take it, no, you can't replace it, 'cause who I am. We trust in the good Lord, we drive an old Ford, and we fight for Uncle Sam. Y'all, I'm country through and through, I bleed red, white, and blue, 'cause this is my land. Y'all, I'm country through and through, I bleed red, white, and blue, 'cause this is my land.
Yes. Wow, I love that. So good.
Thank you.
All right. also wrote this one with Tammy Marler, and I like to call this one my like fun, cutesy song that I get to play. And talks about how your boyfriend or your girlfriend might tell you how to dress or how to fix your makeup. And what I would say to that is that boy be gone. He won't last too long. So this song is called That Boy Be Gone. See what y'all think about this one.
Don't need to live in a tin bed. I'm just fine with the color of my skin. I only care if you like me for me. I like cars that drive big pickup trucks. You don't have to be new to be a fixer up to go from gigging by the line. Who will jump off a cliff out in Canterbury? Feel be the fire, cook me a steak. But if they're worried about my hair or what I have on, well, that boy be gone. He won't last too long. There are days I don't mind getting all fixed up. I like to turn your head in my little black dress and you can show me off. But I need a man who's real good with his hands, who can fix the car and mow the yard better than I can. 'Cause this country girl is living wild and free. I like cars that drive big pickup trucks. You don't have to be new, can be a fixer up to go from gigging by the line. Who will jump off a cliff out in Canterbury? Feel big fire, cook me a steak. But if they're worried about my hair or what I have on, well, that boy be gone. He won't last too long. So give me a man who's just all in. It doesn't mind if there's a little dirt on my hands. Well, do 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 do. I like cars that drive big pickup trucks. You don't have to be new to be a fixer up to go from gigging by the line. Who will jump off a cliff out in Canterbury? Feel big fire, cook me a steak. But if they're worried about my hair or what I have on, that boy be gone. He won't last too long. Do 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 do. Do 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 do
Awesome. That was good.
Thanks.
Well, I wrote this song. This is really the song that kind of gave me my break. This song's called Oilfield Dad. I work derricks on a drilling rig, and I've been working on a drilling rig for a long time. I've been working since I was 18 years old, and you know, leave my family at home, and I get to thinking about them. And I was out there, I think it was the 13th day on the 14th day hitch, you know, and I was thinking about my wife and kids and, you know, how much we miss, you know, being gone, working. And so I sat down and I started writing this song when I got home. My wife had got me a new guitar. It was a Breed Love. And the first strings I played, the first chords I played on that guitar was this song. And when I got home, I sang it to him, and she said, "You need to put that out there." And I was like, "I don't know," you know, and I put it out there. And next thing I know, it was 4 hours on there, and it had 1,800 shares, and then by the end of that week, it had 27,000 shares, and then it just went viral for me, you know, and altogether it's got over 10 million hits on YouTube and Facebook altogether combined, and I would have never thought it, because like I said, it was just one of those songs I wrote for my family, just for me and them to sing together, you know. But this song's called Oilfield Dad. Ever since my little girl was 2 years old, and on a rig chasing that black gold, and the times flew by, brings a tear to a roughneck's eye. I do what I can to make ends meet out there on the rig for those 2 weeks, but when I get home, see what I miss when I'm gone. 'Cause I miss birthdays and holidays too, their first words and first days of school. You know it's hard on them, but it's hard on me too, because these calloused hands and big paychecks won't buy back the things I miss. But I know someday I'll tell them some way that I missed half their life to give them one I never had. It ain't easy being an Oilfield dad. I count down the days while I'm gone. She sent me pictures on the phone of her and the kids, and they're blowing me a kiss. I just put on my boots and get back to work, covered in old blood, sweat, and dirt, and I think of them until I'm home again. 'Cause I miss birthdays and holidays too, their first words and first days of school. You know it's hard on them, but it's hard on me too, because these calloused hands and big paychecks won't buy back the things I miss. But I know someday I'll tell them some way that I missed half their life to give them one I'd never had. It ain't easy being an Oilfield dad. 'Cause I miss birthdays and holidays too, their first words and first days of school. You know it's hard on them, but it's hard on me too. Yeah, these calloused hands and big paychecks won't buy back the things I'll miss. But I know someday I'll tell them some way that I missed half their life to give them one I never had. It ain't easy being an Oilfield dad.
Well, man,
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's
I
one.
love it.
That's one of them ones, you know, it hits you.
It does. I have listened to that song, I can't even tell you how many times since I met you.
I was like,
What, last week or whatever? Oh my
it's still
gosh.
hard to sing. I've had it out for 3.5 years, and it's still, every time I get in the moment of it, it's just like, I have to keep.
I could tell.
Yeah.
I could tell that when you're singing it. Man, it's such a good song.
I was like,
Such a good song. Alright, well. This next song, I co-wrote this one with Tammy Marler and Colleen Francis, and actually just recorded this in the studio. So this is going to be my very first single out on radio. which we should be releasing probably next month, I think, is the goal. But this song is just it's a fun song to play. It's a fun song to sing, but the words to it, whenever you meet that special someone that you love, they should be the favorite place that you want to be. And that's what this song is about. And this song is called Favorite Place to Be.
Make me want to stay. This adrenaline junkie is always needed to be going somewhere. Airplane diving, four-wheel driving, never gets me there. Never thought I'd ever stop, but baby and me is my favorite place to be. My favorite place to be. Try the gumbo down in New Orleans. I might never make it up to Boston. Maybe someday you can go with me. This adrenaline junkie is always needed to be going somewhere. Airplane diving, four-wheel drive, whatever gets me there. I never thought I'd ever stop. Baby and me is my favorite place to be. My favorite place to be. If you want to see where this thing goes, then a full tank of gas and a radio. A passport needle, we'll just take this slow. You and me in the open road. My favorite place to be. You're my favorite place to be. Adrenaline junkie is always needed to be going somewhere. Airplane diving, four-wheel driving, never gets me there. I never thought I'd ever stop, baby and me is my favorite place to be. My favorite place to be. This adrenaline junkie is always needed to be going somewhere. Airplane diving, four-wheel driving, whatever gets me there. I never thought I'd ever stop, baby and me is my favorite place to be. My favorite place to be. You're my favorite place to be. My favorite place to be.
Dang. I ain't heard one I don't like yet.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Alright, so whenever I was doing some creeping on you, I noticed that one of your videos, which is the Oilfield Dad, right? Is that the title?
That's it.
Okay. That it has blown up and it's like over 10 million views. What is that like? What does that feel like? Because I have never experienced something like that before. Like, I think I'm just super cool if I get like 2,000 views on an Eka video. So
I know where you're coming.
what does it feel like? Like, what does that do for you?
It's kind of different because, like I said, right at that time when I released that song, I think I had just made a post. Like, I was so excited that I had a song out for 3 years on YouTube and it just hit 3,000 views, and I was like, wow, this is amazing, you know. And then I put that song out, and I've never woke up. I thought my phone was glitching. I woke up the morning after I put this song on there, and every notification said 99 plus, 99 plus, you know. And I was like, whoa. And I tried. I didn't even have the whole song. I only put a verse and a chorus on Facebook, and I was like, oh crap, I ain't wrote the other part of the song yet, you know. So I went in there, I tried to write the song, the last verse of the song real quick, and put it out there. And if you listen to that original video, it blew up real big. You know, all you hear is blink, 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 and in the background, and it's just Facebook notifications vibrating on the phone, you know, on video, and it's just good. It's not normal for me, you know. It's something that when I was driving back and forth to work in West Texas, I'd be in a Walmart or a Cavender's or something like that, and somebody walk up to me and go, "Hey, you're that guy," you know. And it feels good in a way, but then you know, for me, I'm like, I'm just that guy, you know. I'm just a normal guy. I just work for a living, you know. And so it's fun, you know, and it makes you feel good that you reach that many people. But for me, it's like, you know, I'm still just me, you know. And that's why I like it so much, is because a lot of people that do meet me, they're like, whoa, I could have never pictured you being like this, you know. And so just being myself has really just been what made that song, you know, what it is. But it's fun, though. I mean, like I said, you get to meet people that you never would have met, and it's pretty cool. But what about you? You like performing, or you like the songwriting part of it more?
I am definitely a performer. I do like to songwrite a little bit here and there. I just picked that up last year, songwriting wise. I mean, I've been performing since, you know, I grew up in church performing and stuff, but I love to perform and be on stage, and I love to do acoustic sets, you know, and sit there and people, you know, really listen, and they listen to what you have to say. But I also really like being on stage with my full band and performing and moving around on the stage and dancing around and interacting with the crowd and crowd surfing. I'm just kidding, never done that. But one day, that is a goal, one day to do that. But no, I definitely love to perform and just be up there using the voice that God gave me. So
that's awesome.
That's
that's great. You know, like I said, we're kind of two different sides there. You know, I've never really had that kind of performance side. You know, I've always been just kind of like, I sit in my little room and write songs. You know, and I ain't got the, you know, I'm pretty, but I'm not that pretty. You know? And so I ain't really got that performance side, you know. But I do love performing. I do love my fans, you know. And but that's something that's great about somebody that can get up there and put on a show. Because most time I'll walk up to a mic and I'll be there until the end of the show. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not going nowhere. But that's good though. You know, like I said, I can tell that you got good stage presence from watching you, and I really hope that goes far for you. And then you can deliver songs that I write and stuff and get up there.
yeah, I already have a couple in mind that I want to borrow from you and record is my goal, hopefully. But speaking of that, so that song that we sang together earlier, I noticed that's on your hat. So what is the deal with this song, and what's coming up with this song for you?
Well, there's a few things I can talk about with it. You know, there's a few things I can't name. I'm trying to keep nobody in the dark about nothing. But, you know, I'm working on some things, and with some pretty big names, you know, as far as publishing and stuff like that. And we're just praying that the good Lord takes it where it needs to be, and in a way, just praying that this song kind of shows that, you know, traditional country ain't dead, you know, and there is still people that's trying to bring that craft back, you know. And like I said, we're not against anybody doing what they're doing, but we're still reminding people it's still here, you know, we're still here. And so I see a lot of people that say, oh, you know, we can't stand that pop country, you know, and all this. But I mean, somebody doing any kind of music, if it's real to them and it's real to who they are, I don't hate against anybody. And that's my biggest thing. Is I wanted to show what was true to me. I grew up on Vern Gosdin and George Jones and all that good stuff. And so when I came out with this song, I thought, well, what's the best subject to talk about if you're going to do a Vern Gosdin or George Jones kind of tribute kind of song? Whiskey, you know, whiskey rhymes good with a lot of things in a country song, you know. And so that's how that came about. And I've got hats and stuff because I'm promoting this, you know, this new single and everything. But as an artist, you know, like I said, I've got my artist career, but mainly, you know, I just focus on the songwriting. But as an artist, I do have hats for sale and everything, and you know, it just kind of helps get the word out there. It helps me keep me going. You know, keeps me on the road.
Awesome. That's awesome.
But let me ask you this. So you said you've been writing for a year. How long have you been performing?
I have been performing. I added this up the other day. I know it is. I'm 27 now, so I have been performing for about 15 years. On stage, I started out singing at church, and then on the local Opries like the Wally Opry and Bladewater Opry and stuff like that. And then my dad, he's the one that taught me how to, or helped me play the guitar and stuff like that. But my dad would, my grandparents raised me since I was 1, but my dad was still a pretty big part of my life, and he would sneak me into the restaurant bars areas, you know, that I technically shouldn't be in, but I would go in there and we'd be singing karaoke, or I would sing karaoke, or he would tell the band, hey, my daughter can sing, you need to get her up there on stage, and they would just throw me up there with this random band, and I would sing whatever song they could play. And so that's just kind of how I got started, and then I just kind of took off from there. And then I had kiddos, and I still focus on my family and my kids, and the music's kind of second, but you know, I still have a full-time job. I can't do singing full-time yet, so that's my goal, though, is to be able to sing and be home with my kids all the time is the main goal. But yeah, I've been performing for a while now, so but I love it. I love it.
That's awesome. You know, that's another thing. You know, with kids. You know, I know you said so much. You had 4 kids, and I got 4 kids, and we started adding up their ages, and they're right there.
Yeah, they're almost the same
almost
age.
Exactly
It's so crazy.
And you know, I completely understand that. You know, luckily for me, I'm the guy in the relationship, so you know, the mother's still always there. You know, and that's something that's been very fortunate that I've got a wife that stands behind me, and you know, I told her one time when we got in some hard times, I said I probably have to put my guitar up, you know, and I even told her one time she had just got me that guitar. It was a Breed Love, and I said I'm gonna have to pawn this guitar so we can get through, you know. She said the day your guitars go, I go. So I told her, I said, well, I'll tell you what, I'll keep the guitar.
That's
and so, you know, she's always encouraged me, and she knows that this is what I love, you know, and without song, you know, it's like this, you know, you write songs, you sing songs and everything, but until I really write my song, you know, that's me, you know, I want to write my song. I don't think I'll ever write it, you know, but that's my goal, you know, is to write my song, you know.
Yeah.
And it's an everyday struggle, you know. But I love being with my kids, and I love including them into my life story and my song, you know. And I know exactly what you're talking about. I'd love to be able to do it full time and be home with them.
One day we're gonna get there.
Oh
One
yeah.
day.
All right. Well, I wrote a song called "Blended Memories and Whiskey," and at one time, you know, I had a real bad addiction with alcohol and drugs, and I know there's a lot of people out there that are losing relationships because of alcohol, and there's a lot of people that begin a relationship with alcohol because of relationships, you know. So it's a double-edged sword, and this song really hits home with me. And this song's called "Blended Memories and Whiskey." I hope y'all enjoy it. I don't know if I'll get over the way I feel, but I know I'll never forget you. You were the only thing that was real. But girl, I'll try without you by my side. But with what I'm holding now, embers that once was a raging fire. Don't wanna hold on to the past, but my heart won't let you go. Blending memories and whiskey with the pain you left down in my soul. Take another sip, look down at your photograph. A tear comes to my eyes, 'cause I remember how you made me laugh. And I don't know I don't know anymore where I belong. Blending memories and whiskey, pouring poison on desire, chasing after embers. Once was a raging fire. Don't wanna hold on to the past, but my heart won't let you go. Blending memories and whiskey with the pain you left down in my soul. Don't wanna hold on to the past, but my heart won't let you go. Blending memories and whiskey with the pain you left down in my soul. Yeah, that's, I like that old Vern guys and George Jones. You know, I grew up on all that, so I wanted to kind of pay tribute to the people I grew up on, and I thought I'd shake things up a little bit in the music world, put something out there like that.
That was awesome. Yeah, when I met you like last week, I heard that song and I had to learn it. Of course, it's on my Spotify like playlist thing, so I'm just constantly listening to that song. And I was like, I'm gonna learn the harmony to this song and I'm gonna sing it with you. That was my goal. And so, man, we sound good together.
We debuted it. We debuted it.
We did. We just debuted it. We sure did. Let's see. This next song, I wrote this one with Tammy Marler as well. I like to do a lot of co-writing apparently. And we're actually working on a few songs right now together. So I think that's gonna turn out pretty good.
Oh yeah.
But this song talks about when you're with the one that you love, and you don't ever want to lose them. It talks about how love's a scary thing, and when you find someone that you're truly in love with, you don't ever want to let them go. So this song is called "It Scares Me." Hope y'all like it. Protects me from the battles of this broken world.
Some would call that destiny, oh, but he hates stuff like that. Oh, it scares me, oh, it scares me. He has that push hold on my heart. Hey, it scares me that losing him could tear my world apart. I guess that's why God made falling so easy, breaking up so hard. I'm the reason he drinks coffee or even sees the morning sun. He could stay out all night long and get out of bed in the morning. I can tell you he's the opposite of what I thought I'd find. Some days he makes me feel like I could lose my mind. Oh, it scares me, oh, it scares me. And he has that push hold on my heart. Hey, it scares me that losing him could tear my world apart. I guess that's why God made falling so easy, breaking up so hard. Oh, it scares me, oh, it scares me. He has that push hold on my heart. Oh, it scares me that losing him could tear my world apart. I guess that's why God made falling so easy. I guess that's why God made falling so easy, breaking up so hard, breaking up so hard.
Man, that's a good hook. Who came up with that hook?
Not me on that song, actually.
Oh, yeah?
That'd be Tammy on that song.
Wow. I love stuff like that. You know, come up with something like that's why he made falling so easy and breaking up so hard.
Mhm.
Man, that's a good hook.
Yes. I like it.
This next song, I wrote this song. This song's called "The Hell He Put You Through," and I actually wrote this song last week. And I was just sitting there thinking, you know, and I was thinking about, you know, relationships, you know, and there's some people, I hear so many stories about bad relationships and stuff, and luckily, fortunately, I've only been through a couple. And but this song's kind of like people who's going through hard times, and just remembering there's always something on the other side of it. This song's called "The Hell He Put You Through." Hold your head up, I don't wanna see no tears. Girl, I know you've been through a lot, that's what led you here. And I don't blame you for being mad. There's no man in his right mind should have ever treated you bad. And don't get me wrong, 'cause I ain't taking his side, but I thank God for what he did every single night. 'Cause if he'd have never done you wrong, if he'd have never broke your heart, if he'd have held on a little longer, we wouldn't be right where we are. If he'd saw what he had to lose, if he'd have gave you his love, if he'd have been a better man, there probably never would be us. And I know it's hard, but I'm just speaking the truth. I wouldn't have my angel without the hell he put you through. Look at me, look into my eyes. Girl, you got someone that will give you the world. Giving my best try. Take my hand, I won't lead you on. You got my word, I'd never do you wrong. Just let go. Let's not hold on to the past. Girl, we got a good thing going. Let's see how long it'll last. 'Cause if he'd have never done you wrong, if he'd have never broke your heart, if he'd have held on a little longer, we wouldn't be right where we are. If he'd saw what he had to lose, if he'd have gave you his love, probably never would be us. And I know it's hard, but I'm just speaking the truth. I wouldn't have my angel without the hell he put you through. Yeah, I know it's hard, but I'm just speaking the truth. I wouldn't have my angel without the hell he put you through.
So that's probably one of my new favorites.
Oh, yeah.
And you sent that one to me, so I've cheated. I've already heard this song, so I kind of already knew about it. But that's probably one of my very favorites. So one day, if I ever get married again, you can come and sing that at my wedding.
Okay.
That to be my first dance would be amazing.
Awesome.
I
That'd be
love
great.
that song. I love that song.
Well, thank you.
All right, I guess we got one more here. This is actually going to be my next single. I haven't started recording it yet, but I've been working with Chad Malden with Malden Productions, and this song right here has become a crowd favorite, and I won first runner-up in the TXM singer-songwriter competition. Pretty much with this song kind of carried me through the whole thing, and they always called it Radio Ready, so I guess we're going to try that out whenever the song gets done. So, but this song is called Redneckin, so I hope y'all like it. They say Prince Charming comes in a suit and tie. They'll take you to the nicest places ever got ain't right. Buy you a diamond ring and pretty things, and I know that might be nice. I just can't
With him I know I'm supposed to be. Out there redneckin'. I'm a firm believer that money can't buy happiness, and that one flirty text won't replace one good long kiss. A redneckin', blue jean wearing country boy kind of life. Hard working can fix what's broken, hangs out on a Saturday night with his long neck and his lawn chair out in the middle of nowhere. With him is where I'm supposed to be. With him I know I'm supposed to be. Out there redneckin'.
Oh yeah. Redneckin. I like
Redneckin'.
that. I think that just pretty much summed my life up.
I could change it to roughneckin', and it sure would.
Yeah, it sure would. Let's see here. I'm gonna do my wife's song. I wrote this song for her, and this kind of just describes, you know, what all she goes through while I'm gone and work and stuff, and she's taking care of things at home, and just kind of shows appreciation for all the mamas out there. You're a mama, so this one goes out to you too. This song talks about you know, men really don't realize what goes on, you know. And I always say, I wish I could stay home. And you know, I had that conversation like, man, I wish you could trade spots with me just for this week, you know. Let me stay home and watch the kids. Well, after I, you know, got to watch, she's like, I wish you would just pay attention to what's going on around here. And after I watched for a little while, I'm like, oh no, we're not doing that. So I said, I'll keep on working, you keep watching the babies. So this song's called Mother's Work Is Never Done. My wife told me I never understand what all she goes through, 'cause I'm just a man. So on my days off, I thought I'd see for firsthand. After 3 days of that, I would've gave up and ran, 'cause she don't get no days off, she don't get no breaks. She does it all for love, no pay. She don't get no vacations, there's too much to be done. Live appreciation, and she's always on the run. She's up every morning before the sun. The weight on her shoulders must weigh a ton. A mother's work is never done. I have my feelings, I have my pride. I ain't ashamed to say it, saying she was right. And I don't know what took me so long to see that woman's been working just as hard as me. 'Cause she don't get no days off, she don't get no breaks. She does it all for love, no pay. She don't get no vacations, there's too much to be done. With little appreciation, she's always much to be done. With appreciation, and she's always on the run. She's up every morning before the sun. The weight on her shoulders must weigh time. The mother's work is never done.
Had to hold it together. You can see the tear in my eye there is great. That is a beautiful song.
Well, thank you.
That is beautiful.
Well, thank you. I'm glad you're doing all peppy songs, because you're kind of cute. See, we're like
We
like
need each
polar
other out.
opposites,
We're
yeah.
good. We're doing good. Yeah, that was beautiful.
Well, thank you.
All right, so we are back. It's Songbirds and Troubadours number 33 with Billie Jo and Bryan Martin. You guys have been listening to all original music from two phenomenal songwriters based right here in Northeast Texas. Emory Timpson.
Yes, sir.
And just awesome having both of you guys here. We do want to talk about how folks can follow along with everything you guys have going on. You're both blowing up in your own individual ways, going viral, getting record deals, and being on television shows and all that stuff. Billie Jo, does this ever get tiring for you?
No, I love it.
I can imagine so. And so we have had a name change for Billie Jo, but we won't talk about that. Just tell folks how they can follow along with everything you have going on.
You can find me on facebook.com/BillieJoTXMusic or www.billiejomusic.com. Pretty much everything is Billie Jo Music or Billie Jo TX Music, so follow me on there.
And we will have their links in the description below, but I'll spell that out. It's BILLIEJO Music. I'm not spelling music for you folks out there, so if you're a fan of the show and you need me to spell music, too bad. So it is BillieJoMusic.com,
Yes.
and that'll be in the description down below. I know all your social media is on there. Contact information for venues and stuff like that is included as well, right?
Yes.
And do you have music available yet on the interwebs?
Not yet. It is getting very close. It is very close.
So I'm only going to ask this question because I know somebody's going to ask in the comments. You mentioned that two different songs were going to be your next single. Which one is actually going to be your next single? Is it Redneckin or the other one?
Well, my first single is going to be Favorite Place to Be.
Okay.
My second one will be Redneckin.
Okay, gotcha.
Yes.
And so we're looking fall-ish for that? October?
Yes, probably October, November.
For the first one?
Because my secret is coming out in November.
Yeah, her
so.
secret is coming.
Yes, and
We
you'll
can't
be
talk
able
about
you'll
it.
be able to watch my secret happening in November.
That's right. November is when the secret happens. And you'll only find out the secret at Billie Jo TX
Yes.
Music on Facebook, so make sure you're
Yes.
following along with that. Every time she's here in the
There's always
living
a
room,
secret.
there's always a secret, guys.
She's keeping
And I'm not good at keeping secrets, except for Billie Jo. Billie Jo knows I'll keep the secret.
Yes.
We've gone through secrets before. I didn't
Yes.
tell nobody, so it's all good.
She knows how to keep them on the line.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, she's just a hard-working young lady. I wanted to tell you while you were here that, you know, in the 2 years that I've known you, I've seen you come so far, not just as an artist, but as a person. When I first met you, you were just getting involved with the local acoustic stuff, and you were legitimately one of the hardest working people I know in the music
Thanks.
business in East Texas.
Thank you.
So
That means a lot.
congratulations on that. Congratulations on Acoustic Artist of the Year at the
Yes.
East Texas Music Awards.
Yes.
Just found out about that this past Monday, 6 days ago that happened. Is it set in yet?
No, it hasn't. Like, I have never been nominated for anything like that before, and so that was amazing. That was just a really cool experience.
And honestly, one of the best acoustic artists in East
Thank
Texas,
you.
and there's a lot of good ones, as
There's
you
a
know.
lot.
So the fan support was huge for
Yes.
that. That was your fans that made that happen.
Yes. Thank
And
you, fans.
It won't be the first award you win, I promise you that.
Thank you.
Bryan Martin is also here, the one and only Oilfield dad, here in the ETX Rocks living room. You've gone viral. You've got all of these amazing songs. You've lived these songs. How can folks follow along with everything you have going on?
Well, they can find me on Bryan Martin Fans on Facebook, or they can look me up Bryan Martin on YouTube. You can just type in Bryan Martin, or you can type in Oilfield Dad, and it'll take you right to my channel. But that's about the only two websites I got right now.
And it's Bryan, not Brian. Bryan Martin on Facebook. follow along, guys. It's completely free to hit that like button. There's no excuse not to support the artists. I know you do have music available on iTunes and Spotify, right?
Yes, sir. I have Blending Memories and Whiskeys, which is my new single. It's available on iTunes, Amazon, Spotify, everywhere. And so is Oilfield Dad. And I was contacted to do a song for Deepwater Horizon, and my song Oil is Thicker Than Blood is on iTunes too. And
Cool.
So
Very cool. And so these guys are also co-writing. So there might be some blended content coming from Billie Jo and Bryan
yes,
Martin
there
very
will be.
shortly.
Oh yeah.
You better tag us in that when it's made public.
Oh yeah, we will.
Please
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, definitely.
Just an incredible pairing here that happened last minute. Obviously, Billie Jo and I have been working on this for a while, but to have Bryan come in, I appreciate your time and coming in and saving our butts, really, and being able to do this show.
No problem.
Because this was tenuous, to say the least. We were close to canceling this one, and I'm super stoked we didn't have to. You guys both did great. So again, we want to thank everybody out there for tuning in to number 33 of Songbirds and Troubadours. Can't believe we've done that many of these shows. That means 66 different songwriters have been featured on this show in 2018. No repeats. Extremely blessed to be able to feature so many different original artists here in the state of Texas. Billie Jo, Bryan Martin, thank you so much for spending some time with us on a Sunday evening in East Texas.
Yes, sir. Thank
Emory, Texas, Timpson, Texas, East Texas in the house, ladies and gentlemen. If you're tuning in to us for the first time, we want to thank you all for doing that. You can follow along with all of our social media. We're on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. We're located at ETX ROCKS. If you're listening on audio, you can also find us in high definition video over there on the YouTube, which can be a scary thing if you don't like beards. Because, yeah, I'm the guy with the big beard. So yeah, check us out on YouTube, and while you're there, smash that subscribe button. It's completely free to do that, unless you hit the button twice, and we charge $2.3 million in yen. That's like $6 in American, so it's not that much. But don't hit the button twice. That's bad. That means they unsubscribe. Yeah, that's not good at all. See, he's a YouTube veteran. He knows what's up. Don't hit the button twice. Don't do it. Don't be that guy.
Don't be that guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't
Oh,
hold
and apparently YouTube has added a bell now. Have you heard this?
Oh,
They've
yeah.
added a bell to YouTube because hitting subscribe was not enough.
Yeah.
Now you have to hit the notify me button
Yeah.
too.
And then my kids hit that button a lot, and I get notified about every little Lego movie coming out.
So Bryan Martin's kids are well aware of the bell, but I just found out about it. That's awesome. Are they in the agent business?
Oh, man.
I'd love to hire them.
They want every little thing that it takes to become a YouTuber. They're going to be a YouTuber. That's what they're going to do. They want a camera set up. They want the little headphones.
Who would have ever thought when we were kids that would be a thing?
That's
9 and 10-year-olds can make millions of dollars on YouTube.
that is the
Yeah.
career choice now.
Yeah.
I don't
That's
think-
that one right there. She wants to make slime videos all day.
Right.
How
right.
to make slime.
Now it's, Mom, I can't. I'm working.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, my bad. Shoot. All right.
You
You're
buy
paying
them,
the light bill, so
you
yeah.
buy them hundreds of dollars worth of games, and they'd rather sit there and watch the kids play their games.
I know.
Yeah.
Hey, that's okay with me. I'm a video game streamer,
Yeah,
so I'm
that's
okay with
it.
kids watching me play games.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that. Where the heck were we? Oh, the bell on YouTube. Make sure you hit that bell because that'll notify you when we have new uploads to our YouTube. You see, YouTube now makes you hit subscribe, hit the bell, hit the like button, comment, like the comment on the comment. YouTube, it's enough. No more buttons, please. But yeah, hit the subscribe and bell buttons. If you like what we're doing, hit that like button too. That's why they call it the like button, I gather. So yeah, hit the like button. Also, we are completely self-funded on the show, so we could definitely use your support if you would like to contribute. We have a donate link set up at www.paypal.me/ETXROCKS. And I made it really easy for you. That's also located in the description down below. Click the button, put a 1 and a bunch of zeros behind it, and then hit send. I'm okay with that. Even if it's only 2 zeros, $1, that's like a sausage McMuffin at McDonald's. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I've had lists, man.
Yeah. You can say you bought Boston Chris's sausage McMuffin. Now,
Hey.
who can say that?
Hey, not very many. I might buy you one before I leave, though.
Hey, all right. Well, the sausage McMuffin fund. We'll change it from PayPal, and McDonald's will set up the donate link
Oh, that's
for
it.
me.
Let's
Yeah,
do it.
they'll back up a truck in my driveway.
Go ahead and add
Just
10
dump them out in the
cents.
driveway.
Yeah, go ahead and add 10 cents on there, because you know they're going to charge you $1.
Well, I want cheese on it
Oh,
anyway.
cheese.
Well, apparently it's like 20 cents for cheese now.
Oh,
You got
really?
another dime, Brian?
I got another one.
All right,
Oh,
You see that, folks? We went from $1. I talked him out of 20 cents.
That's it. It's business.
That's my sales background kicking in. Before he leaves here, I'll own that hat.
He probably will. He'll probably be sitting over there on that
All the other
show.
ones are.
Oh man, it's because of you guys' support out there that we have recently launched a brand new website. You can find that over at ETX ROCKS Show with over 11,000 hours of content on there of all live independent musicians right here from the state of Texas and beyond. We also have an internet radio playlist where all 10 songs from tonight will eventually make it on there if I ever find free time. But if not, we do have 2 songs from Billie Jo already in that playlist from her time earlier on the show. Did you know that?
I did not know that,
well, now you
actually.
do.
That is
So
awesome.
ETXRocks.show is a place you can hear some of her original music anytime you want.
Very cool.
Yep.
Thank you all.
I think Redneckin and Love Will Drown.
Oh, Let This Love Drown, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Very cool.
Both of those are on there. So check that out. If you're looking for new artists to become fans of, that is definitely the place to do that. Again, it's ETXRocks.show, not .com. .com are bad people. If there's an ETXRocks.com, they're bad people.
Yeah.
They don't have 11,000 hours of content. It's like 9,862.
Man.
I'm beating them, y'all. I'm beating them with a whip. I was going to say a drum, but that doesn't work. Some drums are heavy. You know what I'm saying? And as we always say on the ETX Rock Show, we want to thank you guys out there for always supporting live music of all genres and all styles, even songwriters. And don't ever forget,
ETX rocks.
that's right.
Well, I was feeling my way out of the lawn, had my guitar on my back, when I got a call from Boston Chris at Rose where you at? We're winding through a whiskey bin, about to hit the lake. The songbirds and troubadours about to hit your stage. ETX rocks. ETX rocks. ETX